recording. There we go. You know how I told you I will wake up at 1 p.m? I lied, it's 3 and I'm barely out of bed. Jesus. Welcome on in, Fee, by the way. How are you doing? How's everyone doing today? Today. Not gonna lie though, I do feel barely awake, and I've been up for the past like probably 2.5 hours. So I've been up since like 8:30 this morning, and it's now 11. So yeah. I went to bed after finishing work. I'm waking up and I'm starting work again. Jeez. Not gonna lie, that's how I feel about whenever I'm working like 2 days in a row. That's how I feel whenever I'm working weekends. But yeah, how is everyone doing today? How's everyone doing? Today we're just gonna do a bit of mining. We're just gonna hang out and yeah, get some stuff. Get some ores and stuff. I'm mainly looking for diamonds and redstone. And then maybe a bit of coal as well, but that's not really a priority at the moment because we can just make charcoal. And then maybe gold as well. So yeah, but to be fair, we have a gold farm. Tambra made a gold farm in the Nether. Do I have a waypoint for this? I swear I have the waypoint for the gold farm portal somewhere. Wait a minute. Do I have it? No, I must have it on my other computer. 5 days in a row, jeez. Doing fine, I guess. Okay, fair. Not gonna lie, if I worked 5 days in a row at my current job, I would cry. Because I work retail and I'm just like on my feet like all day. What the fuck? I need to go mend my Elytra first. Yeah, I'm on my feet. I would not survive working 5 days in a row, not gonna lie. Yeah, so today I just want to get some more diamonds, a bit more diamonds, a bit more redstone. I think, should we go over to the Mesa? Because I'll have like a lot of gold and stuff. Because gold just generally tends to spawn more in mesas, and this mob spawn is definitely not awakened. Can I just please? There we go. Let's just see in here. Okay, we've got a few spiders, 3 skeletons. Okay, everything's actually starting to spawn in now. We just have to wait like a couple of seconds for everything to actually like properly spawn in. Did I meet the Minecraft sauce? Yes, I did. So yeah, not gonna lie, I do not have that much to yak about today because literally last night I ended stream. We made it out to Spanky, and then he made it out, and then probably like 5-10 minutes later he made it out to Catherine, and then played a bit of words with Catherine, and then side out. Why wasn't I able to hit that creeper? And then she ended stream, made it out. I was also like signing out some other stuff while I was watching her stream, and then I got in the shower, and then I had to I was sorting out a bit of washing, right? And then I didn't, and this was like about like around 11ish, I like put a wash load in, and I put like an hour, and then like an hour later, so like around midnight, I take the stuff out of the washer. It is fucking soaked, and I'm just like, oh, for fuck's sake. And then so I just like put it back in the washer, put it on a drain, and then I like turned off the washer like a minute before the cycle ended, and the door wouldn't unlock. So the only way I could think of to get the door to unlock was to put it on another drain and spin. So I do that, and then at this point it's probably about 25 past 12 at night, and then I take it out. I like hang up my washing and stuff, and yeah. Oh, my electric's all done. I was confused for a second why I had like 8 bars of 8 XP things. Well, 8 levels. Then it's okay. I need to like an hour to calibrate. I need an hour to calibrate my brain and open my eyes and then make breakfast. Fair enough. My brain is also not very calibrated right at the moment, and I've been up for 2.5 hours, so fair. Passed out in bed at 6. Jesus. Jeez. Yeah, I was like, well, I was thinking when I was like putting more washing in, I was like, oh, I might as well put washing in while I go like get in the shower, get my pajamas on and brush my teeth and all that. Just like, yeah, I might as well put some washing in while I get ready for bed, and then I can just quickly put it out and then go to bed. And then I had a nightmare with sorting out the washer and stuff. So yeah. And I really like passed out. I had my earbuds in, I was listening to music, I just passed out. Jeez. Jesus. That's kind of common, yeah. I've heard like a lot of people tend to, I know a lot of people tend to just go to sleep with music with music on. I don't know how people can do that, because I would be, not gonna lie, I would be so like aware of me like wearing my earbuds and like accidentally like losing them, or like them accidentally like falling out my ears or something while I'm asleep, that I would just be like not be able to sleep until I take them out, you know. And is this a big cave? This is a decently big cave, but I also want to go to the mesa. I don't listen to music much. I found something on Instagram and gave it a listen. Ooh, what did you start listening to? Not gonna lie, outside of stream I also don't listen to music that much. Well, I'll listen to music when I'm like at uni and like I'm working on an assignment and I don't want to get distracted or something. Distracted, I'll just put music on and like block everything else out. I don't really listen to music outside of like uni and stream, so yeah. But like every so often I'll put on like my playlist, listen to music while driving, that's it. They do follow up where would they go except like for bed, fair. You know what? Listening to music while driving is so fair, because you're literally like stuck in a metal box for like however fucking long until you get into your like wherever you're going. So yeah, that is so fair. That is so fair. Yeah, my brain is still not braining right now. It is 11 when I'm walking or working out. I also whenever I'm walking up to the shops, I also listen to music actually. So that one's fair. And like working out, that one is also fair. So yeah. Like I think it was at like towards the end, I think probably September last year. September 2024, me and my mom used to go to the gym, and I would literally just watch the new My Hero Academia episode. I think it was My Hero Academia anyways. Yeah, it was. And then with my eyes closed. That is so fair. Not gonna lie, sometimes I feel like I'm doing that whenever I'm like, I get up and I'm like begrudgingly like posting like shorts and shit and like and like TikToks and stuff in the morning. So yeah, okay, we might as well go down here. Okay, do we need gold? Not really. Oh fuck. Okay, let me switch around stuff really quickly. Yeah, we found a cave and some gold. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't. If it's like, is this an actual cave? Oh, we got a mine shaft. Okay. Yeah, I don't really. When I'm just like playing a game or something, I usually just like pop on a random YouTube video rather than listening to music. So yeah, but every so often I will do. Every so often when I'm just like on my computer, I'll just pop on like a big dripstone cave, massive dripstone cave, and this is so cool as like a this would look so cool as like a thumbnail. Glowberries. I'm not gonna lie, with the texture pack I'm using, the glowberries don't look as cool. They look kind of ass. What was I gonna say? Yeah, every so often I'll just put on some music. Not gonna lie, I have been obsessed with this one song recently called Honey I'm Home. Called Honey I'm Home from I think the band's called I think it's Umbratic Forest or something like that. Something along those lines. Oh, I've been so obsessed. I love like kind of like weird songs in a way. Like fuck you. Like kind of like I don't know. Songs that like have a like those kind of songs that like they have a really like good like beat and shit, and then like you listen to and then they have like really dark lyrics, but you don't really listen to the lyrics, because like the beat and the rhythm and whatever the instrumentals are just that good. That's that's how much I love. That's basically me with Honey I'm Home. I love that song so much. We don't really need copper. We have a lot of copper. We have so much copper that I have a separate chest just called copper blocks. So, yeah. But yeah. Okay, let's try and find our way back to the big dripstone cave. Okay, so around here. Let's go down here. Let's go down this way. Follow the water, and we're on deep slate level already. To be fair, we're on level 6, so yeah, this is like around like level 0 is like when you'll start to see a lot of deep slate. So seeing deep slate at level 6 is like kind of normal. So yeah. Okay, I need more torches. I'm gonna end up running out of torches, I know it, but like we have a mine shaft nearby. We can probably easily find coal, so it's no big deal. And let's go back to the mine shaft and try and find that big deep slate cave that we just saw. So yeah, I think it's this way. I think. Yes, it is. Let's go. Okay, let's just try and find. Yeah, we're mainly here for redstone, diamonds, and gold. And so far we have gold, iron, name tags, and glowberries. We don't really need the iron actually because we have an iron farm, but we might as well take it. And we don't need lapis because we have a lot of it at the enchanting setups at my mob farm and back in the base. So yeah, I don't think we're really deep enough to start finding diamonds and redstone yet, but we can go deeper. We can go a little bit deeper. So yeah, let's switch those out again. Grab this gold. We find a massive vein of gold right here. Just a massive chunk of gold. Okay, let's jump it back up. Let's jump back up. Okay. Ooh. Oh. We're not going down there. Yeah. I mean, it's a small bit, so we could probably just... It's only one of the things, one of those things. Those skulky things are fine. But, yeah. We could probably... Ooh! Oh! Ew. Ow! I did not expect to find one of these fuckers down here. Let's just do that and then sneak away. Just quickly sneak away. I mean, I do want shift sneak, but like that shit is not worth it. That shit is not worth it. Okay, let me put down some blocks. Can I just want to get those diamonds and then I'll be out of this area. I'm so glad we don't have like voice mod, the voice proximity mod here, because I know there's like somewhat of a setting that you can add, they can configure with it, that the skull sensors will pick up on your voice. So yeah, I'm so glad we don't have that, because oh my god, that would be ever so slightly inconvenient. And okay, the thing continues over here. No, it must continue more. Yeah, it continues more down below. So I think what was I gonna say? I got so distracted because the literal makers of Death and Theology literally replied to one of my tweets. So yeah. Literally replied to one of my tweets saying I was gonna basically, you remember how last week, I think it was last week, that I played, well, almost 2 weeks ago, that I played the Death and Theology demo. I tweeted it out, and literally only just now the people made it literally replied to it. Yeah, literally the people who made it literally replied to me, and we're like, hello, we're sorry for not noticing in time and couldn't be at your stream. And yeah, shout out to Mushroom. We love you. We love the Death and Theology demo. The demo is bloody great. We love Death and Theology. So yeah, I need to just head out for a second while I reply to this tweet. I'm slightly fangirling at the moment. Not gonna lie. So yeah. So yeah. So yeah, just give me a second, Chuck. Just give me a second. He's probably release. Oh, never mind. got it. So yeah. Yeah, shout out to Mushroom Mellow for creating the awesome game that is the awesome demo and game that is Death and Biology, and I have a comment on my TikTok that I'm gonna quickly reply to. So yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay, that was me. Fangirling. Okay, fangirling is not over because, oh my god, what the fuck? What do you mean the creator of one of my favourite demos? I love Death and Biology. One of my favourite demos. Granted, I've only ever really played 3 demos, but still. Death and Biology. What do you mean they replied to one of my tweets? We love Death and Biology in this household. It is so cool. What's it? There's code up here. We need to get the code. But yeah, I'm glad you also liked it, Fee, because yeah, I find it to be such a cool game, and I also I'm just a big fan. I'm just a big fan of murder mystery visual novels. Hence why I played Ace Attorney for so long. But yeah. Yeah, I love murder mystery visual novels, and yeah, Death and Biology was such a great game to play and shit. So yeah, and oh my god. Okay, what the fuck is the agent say? We can easily get out of here. Oh my god. I was just yapping so much about Death and Biology that like I didn't even realise that the thing was there. Jesus Christ. We were just yapping. Okay, let's just try and sneak up. I mean, I could use Silk Touch to get some of this stuff, but I'm not fucking risking it. Let me just quickly get out of here. But I don't think the ancient city is around here. But I'm gonna go into here, and we can grab some amethyst while we're here. That happens to me too. Yeah, I'm like doing too much yapping, and I'm just like, oh fuck, what the fuck do? I just accidentally dropped down. I'm so lucky that I have my elytra, and also that the ancient city wasn't like right next to us. Otherwise, we would have been so fucked. Like, I do not do well in ancient cities whatsoever. But yeah, Death and Biology is such a cool little demo. I really enjoyed playing it, and yeah, I really enjoyed playing it. I think that let me try and collect my